Hey, what's up, tech fans? Glad to see you guys back here. Lots of stuff going on over in the NVIDIA camp. We're going to talk about that. But before we talk about that stuff, let's hear a word from today's sponsor, 0 and 9. It's about that time again, folks. Back to school season is upon us. And if you're a student on a budget, then 0 and 9 has got you covered. Right now, you can get Microsoft Office 2016 for under $25, including Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and more. Microsoft Office has everything you need to keep your perfect GPA. And with a special coupon code for our fans, you can save 10% off your order. So if you need Office and want to keep your grades in check, just use the code TTMM at checkout and start saving today. So if you want Office on the cheap, well, there you have it. So check this out. NVIDIA released all their brand new cards, and a lot of people are up in arms about the technology, saying, hey, how many games out there actually use real-time ray tracing and DLSS technology? I mean, how many games out there really do it? And people are kind of up in arms. Now, admittedly, the prices of these cards, especially on the high end, the 2080 Ti, are really expensive. I mean, it's almost $1,300 for the Founders Edition. You can get a non-Founders Edition with some little less specs, a little bit slower, more power draw. This is going to cost you around $1,000. The prices drop from there, but you guys know what I'm saying. And the reactions to these prices have just really been negative. If you look at a lot of people on the web, they're saying it's a lot of negative stuff about NVIDIA about this. And I have to admit, it does seem a little bit kind of strange. I've liked NVIDIA cards and stuff, but these cards are very expensive, and we just got out of a drought of a bunch of, not being able to get a hold of video cards, hoping that some new technology would come out so that we could get the older technology hopefully at a great price. And I think people were really expecting something a lot different. They were expecting cards that are just going to be super duper faster, and they're supposed to be like really cheaper, and that's just not really what happened whatsoever. But a thing that actually is true is that there are games out there right now that support real-time ray tracing and DLSS. So let's check out those games so you guys can see that, hey, these cards actually do have a marketplace right now with games out there that are supported by this technology. They're not just being released with only like one game. Currently, there are quite a few games that actually take advantage of real-time ray tracing, and there'll be actually more games to come according to NVIDIA. Now, some of the main games you guys are going to know are going to be Shadow of Tomb Raider from Square Enix. This is going to fully take advantage of that technology. So will Project DH, Metro Exodus, MechWarrior 5, JX3, Justice, Enlisted, Control from Remedy, Battlefield 5, Atomic Heart, and also Assetto Corsa, which is a racing game. There are also quite a few games that will use DLSS. Now these are Ark, Survival Evolved, Atomic Heart, Dauntless, Fractured Lands, Hitman 2, Justice, JX3, also a big favorite, PUBG. Then we also have Serious Sam 4, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, The Forge Arena, and We Happy Few. Lots of games there. So there you have it, tech fans. You guys see there are actually quite a few games that are out in the market right now taking advantage of the technology from these new NVIDIA cards. And like people who play like Final Fantasy 17 and stuff, I think that you'll be really impressed on how these cards work in those games. I think you'll be able to enable all your hair works and all that good stuff, and you're not going to be losing frame rates. It's just going to be one beautiful adventure all around. Now, these games are out right now. We're just like, I think, just under 30, but there's lots of more titles that are actually coming out. So I'd imagine as the months go by and the game developers out there, you guys know NVIDIA, they're pretty aggressive about working with the game developers. That's one thing about them, Drivers and working with game developers, they're going to be on that. Will we see any SLI anymore? I don't really know about that, but all the other stuff is pretty much going to be right on par. So you know that everything in these cards is going to be geared to get you to play games. So them working aggressively with the game developers will ensure that the games that come out in the future will support either DLSS or they'll support real-time ray tracing. And if you guys haven't seen my other video, I'll have a link down below. You guys can see my opinions on whether I think you guys should upgrade right now or not. My opinions are kind of mixed on that. If you guys want to see what I have to say about that, I'll have a link down below. Also, I'll have a link down below for you guys if you want to check out these different games that are supported by this. We'll have those as well for you. So I'm Elric. You guys have been watching Tech of Tomorrow. If you want want to get yourself a really cheap code for getting Office? Hey, you have a chance right now. Check out 0 and 9. Peace.